So at this point, I'm sure you guys have already seen our season's over. Yeah, I've seen the candlelight ceremony and what I did after losing to the Detroit Lions and then the Vikings. And so, I was talking, when we were winning, I was talking about how we could probably beat the Chargers. I think we could beat the Chargers. Boy, was I wrong. So let's watch this. Let's watch this. Let's react to it. Man, this season has just been a roller coaster, to say the least. But let's get into the pain together. Let's get it started.
Classic cadence from Prescott and a fake to Javonte Williams, and he finds George Pickens. He's had a quiet last few weeks, but a loud start.
And I don't understand that. Why is George Pickens having a quiet? Why was he being? Why weren't we attacking George Pickens? Like using George Pickens in attack mode. That's when he's his best, right? Why weren't we doing that? It don't matter.
Ended up playing guard because of Tyron Smith being here for a long time, but now they bumped him back out to tackle.
Prescott, second down, and he's got a man at midfield. It's a first down for CeeDee Lamb, so both Pickens and Lamb involved early for 2 first down catches. Out of playoff contention, so why not go for it on 4th and 2 with a shot for Pickens. Back shoulder throw, first down.
Where was this when we needed it? Where was this when we needed it? Where was this last week? Where was this last week?
10th play of this opening drive is a Prescott throw underneath and a touchdown for Dallas. It's Ryan Flanoy.
Man, you know what? The Cowboys perform so well whenever it don't matter. Whenever it doesn't matter, that's whenever this team is at their best. That's whenever Dak is at his best. And I'm not even hating on Dak. Dak's been balling all season long. But this team in general is at its best whenever there's no expectations. There's nothing for us to do. We just got to go out there and play. It's like, what is that? What is that?
We thought it coming in that Jake Ferguson and Flournoy would have opportunities inside with all the attention that goes to George Pickens. You see, George.
Boy, that linebacker, he didn't even see him coming. He didn't see nothing. He was just staring straight at the quarterback. Was he a spy? Jeez.
Pickens doubled, which opens up that lane over there on the shallow.
We saw Aaron Whitecott. He's the defensive line coach making the on-field adjustments in conjunction with Eberflus up top. 3rd down and 4. 5 or less. This is where the Chargers are great. And they get a big play from the rookie, Trey Harris.
I'm just going to go back. And I want y'all to look at the tackling here. This is some terrible tackling tape.
Conjunction with Eberflus up top. 3rd down and 4. 5 or less. This is where the
terrible tackling tape by Revel.
Chargers are great.
And then Diggs he didn't get him. But what are we doing?
And they get a big play from the rookie, Trey Harris.
He's getting some touches.
On first down, Herbert climbing the pocket as he often does with that big frame, whips it across his body for a first down.
Yeah, man, this defense. And you know what? I want this defense to perform as bad as possible so we can get Eberflus out of here. And we can get whoever's not putting in that work, whoever's showing that they on that BS, get them out of the team. Get them off the team. Because what is this film?
Some touches.
On first down, Herbert.
But why did what's his name? Who is that? Jadeveon Clowney. Why did Jadeveon Clowney jump like that? Maybe he thought he was about to pass the ball.
Climbing the pocket as he often does with that.
I don't know who 90 is. I can't remember who 90 is. I'm gonna have to look that up. But I think he's definitely not a starter. And terrible film. Nobody's there. And then wide open guy.
Big frame, whips it across his body for a first down catch. Back to Trey Harris.
When they're 3rd and 6 plus, that's where Herbert gets hit, gives up sacks, and it's really problematic for this offense.
So these 2nd down and 7 plays are big. Shot down the field, end zone. It is held on to by Johnston for the touchdown.
I've said this multiple weeks in a row. I'm really trying to give Revel some grace coming off the ACL. But boy, is he looking like burnt chicken. He is looking like burnt chicken. He looking like, honestly, he might just need to be a backup. I mean, jeez, he's getting toasted every week, bro. Like every week, bro's getting toasted, cooked. Just every week, just somebody he getting burnt.
For this offense.
So these 2nd down and 7 plays are big. Shot down the field, end zone.
And that's not even terrible coverage, but it's just like the quarterbacks are just going at Revel automatically. And here he is on the floor, man, looking at a touchdown. That's just sad.
It is held on to by Johnston for the touchdown.
That's got to be a humbling experience. That's got to be a humbling experience to like come into the NFL. You're like, probably think about this. These guys are the best player on their teams usually when they're in college, and then they come to the NFL and you're like one of the worst in the league. And I'm not trying to be mean. Like there's definitely like worse corners than Revel, I'm sure, but teams are going after you. Like in college, I'm sure teams are avoiding you. You're like circled on teams' radar. We're not throwing to that guy's side, or we're trying to throw away from this guy. NFL, you come to the NFL, you just none of that. You're just getting destroyed.
The Texas native with a fabulous catch for the score.
And that's another thing, man. It's always the Texas natives that come to Dallas and they're like, oh, I'm going to go crazy going against the Cowboys. I'm going to go crazy. My family's here. My family's watching. It don't matter if they're from Houston, Austin, Dallas, San Antonio. It does not matter. When they come to play in Texas, it's like they play lights out every single time against the Cowboys.
It's good to have Quentin Johnston back. He is their big size receiver. They're down the field threat, but could not have thrown this ball any more.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if we have Al Harris here as a coach, and I don't know what we're gonna do this offseason. He's probably not gonna be available, or he's probably not gonna come to the Cowboys. I'll tell you that. And Jerry's not gonna sign him. Just knowing Jerry, but I feel like this is played a little bit better if we have better coaching. I feel like maybe this is a little bit of coaching because he's not in terrible position here.
Perfect.
That is a great throw. I mean, that is a great throw. And Revel's right there. It's not. I said he was burnt toast, but really, let's be honest here. That's a great throw, great catch, and he's just getting beat. It's sad.
Right in front of his, they do an excellent job of setting those edges.
Without Dupree today, but they have been very good on the edges as of late. Nice run by Malik Davis, who saw the most run he's had.
I'm be honest, in this offseason, we don't need running backs. I'm good with Malik Davis and 33, Javonte Williams. I'm good with them.
That run in between the tackles with speed and intensity, a lot of times you could beat those edge rushers.
Turpin in the backfield. Prescott looking for Turpin. And the speedster gets grabbed by Tony Jefferson by the shirt tail.
Give Turpin probably about 50 more pounds. He dragging him to the first down.
It ends up being a gain of 7 yards. They struggled on 3rd down last week. They've been able to convert a couple of times already today. Prescott, nice easy pitch and catch for CeeDee Lamb to the 40-yard line.
Who are just wreaking havoc, so the ball's having to come out a little bit earlier than you want. Tip balls, they've been able to get a lot of ball production that way.
Here's Prescott on the scramble with nothing downfield, and Dak will move the chains. He's only running the ball about 3 times a game.
He was moving. Dak has been moving all season pretty well. You know, I really think he took this offseason. He was ready to go on a run this year. Sadly, I'm sure he didn't know that his defense was just going to be straight trash.
Turpin in motion, little option play on a zone read, and they give it to Cavante with a good run. That ball came out.
But Turpin, I think Turpin weighed 150-some pounds. I said this in another video. When those big dudes following you, man, Oh my God. I know that gotta hurt.
He drops back in coverage. Prescott over the middle. CeeDee Lamb holds on for the first down. And that puts him over 1,000 yards.
Rob the middle. Stay high. They're bracketing.
So Prescott's going to take a shot into double coverage for Turpin. And
That was a stupid throw, Dak. But hey, it don't matter. We ain't going to playoffs anyways. Throw it up there. Throw it up.
it's incomplete to bring up fourth down. Rarity last week to see him miss a pair of field goals. Only the third time in his NFL career he missed multiple field goals in a game. Fake to Hampton. Herbert wheels around, fires into a tight window, and Trey Harris has been.
Swear to God, linebackers are never in place, man.
To Hampton.
Look at 50. Never in position to make a play, to tip the ball, anything ever. He's never in the right position. Promise you, linebackers are never in the right position.
Herbert wheels around.
Logan Wilson and
Fires into a tight window, and Trey Harris has been.
I'm really struggling with the names tonight, but neither one of our linebackers ever in position to make a play. It's really sad.
Heavily involved in the early going. He's had a couple of long receptions when he was a high school QB. Excellent young receiver for the Giants.
They grow him a little different down there in
That's
Louisiana.
right. Here is Hampton. Big run for the rookie. Omarion Hampton.
There you go. Linebackers getting toasted again. Toasted. Ran through. It's just sad, man. It's sad whenever your team is just so bad, your defense is so bad, linebackers not running downhill or they're getting ran around. Like Logan Wilson just gets ran around here. Like it's really sad. I really don't know what to even say. So 50 is Shamar James. They ain't even got old dude in there. Let's see.
The Giants.
So Shamar James, he goes into the hole.
They grow him
Look at him. I don't know if that's a decent block. And Logan Wilson just gets it's like he's in position.
a little different down there.
Then he's not. Then he's not in position anymore. So
That's right. Here is Hampton. Big run for the rookie. Omarion Hampton. But understandable with all the different bodies that have been in there. Been a little more difficult this year. Herbert lets it go, and McConkey, little cutback. And he picks up the first down as he moves past Reddy Stewart. Picks up 10 yards.
we never, if you watch the Eagles, man, and I hate to compare this team to the Eagles because Eagles probably have the best defense. Eagles and the Texans right now have some of the best defense in the league. But when you watch those teams, when you watch the Texans, when you watch the Eagles, those guys break down on the tackle and make the tackle. They don't give up extra yards. And it's just somehow, some way, our guys are always giving up extra yards after a play. After the most simple play at the line of scrimmage, we can't just rally to the ball and make a tackle. It's pathetic.
Shot position, so Herbert off play action. Nice maneuvering, nice throw on the move, and he's got another first down. This time it's the tight end, Will Dissly. Just a four-man rush this time for Dallas. Herbert's got a man down the sideline. McConkey for the touchdown.
McConkey, man. Lad McConkey's cold. I ain't gonna lie. He's a pretty good receiver. But saw Will Dissly, beating up on Revel. Revel can't even stay with a tight end, man. Now then, Lad McConkey. Who's that on Lad McConkey, man? Yeah, this I feel like this is a scheme. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's check it out. So Diggs lets this guy go, and he's supposed to take this guy.
Just a four.
I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know why he doesn't stay with him. Is he thinking? I think Diggs is guessing here because he's not even looking at the receiver. He's guessing that that route is going to cut short, and he's going to get an interception. But instead,
Man rush this time.
he makes the wrong guess and gets cooked. And honestly, he ain't got the speed. I don't know if he really ever had the speed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if he ever really had the speed. But you definitely don't have the speed to keep up with Ladd McConkey and a good throw from Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert throws it high and away, and he's just dusted.
Dallas, Herbert's got a man down the sideline. McConkey for the touchdown. Separation for McConkey against Diggs, and
maybe that's why they didn't play him all them weeks, because you're over here doing, your own thing, trying to guess on the play, and we get cooked. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it didn't matter who it was that was in there, who it was, because if it was Bland, if it was Revel, if it was Diggs, they all getting burnt, honestly.
a dime from Justin Herbert.
That's what this. It looks like they clear this thing out, and then you're going to get basically McConkey coming down the sideline on a wheel route. So you occupy safety. Unfortunately,
ends up being a 28-yard play with the penalty. And now Williams with a sprinting run past the 40.
Yeah, every time I watch the running backs, Javonte Williams and Malik Davis, we don't need another running back. We're good on running backs.
Marcus Williams, the veteran.
I hope that they can, play just like this next year. But overall, my honest opinion, I think we're good on running backs.
Safety. Second and short. Prescott takes a deep shot down the sideline. It is Pickens picking it for the touchdown.
Bottom line is when this guy is one-on-one, Dak Prescott is going to throw it to him. There's no better target, especially down the field.
Where was this last week? Where was this last week? Where was this the last 2 weeks? Where was it? This pisses me off, man. Pisses me off to see shit like this.
Field, when he gets running, he's like a 400-meter sprinter. He just gets...
It's like you can't even enjoy the games. I mean, if you're there, they look like they're having fun, right? They're having fun. They're at the game. George Pickens jumps into their little section or whatever. Yeah, that's fun. But as a fan watching this from home that wanted their team to go to the playoffs, this is not fun. This is not exciting. This is just sad. Because we didn't, bro, this is just sad. Where was this when we needed it?
Faster the further he gets down the field. But
toss play for Vidal. He's got Matlock out there blocking for him along with the left tackle Deculus. Still in there for Jamari Salyer. Deculus still in there for...
I just want to see if that was what the distance was. I forgot. That's crazy. We just can't make a stop on. Jerry said we could stop the run. You also need linebackers to stop the run. You don't just need D linemen. D linemen are part of the equation for sure, but your linebackers are just atrocious. We're just
toss play for Vidal.
The play should stop right there at the line of scrimmage if you have linebackers that are crashing to the ball. But no.
He's got Matlock out there blocking for him along with the left tackle Deculus.
How does he get met at the line of scrimmage and he still gets 4 yards? I don't get it.
Still in there for Jamari Salyer. And it's a 3rd and long. Out route, grabbed by Lambert Smith, breaks a tackle and is able to move towards the mark.
Revel putting some bad tape out there this game. Some terrible film, terrible tackling film.
Marker at the 41 from Trayvon Diggs if he's going to get a more consistent role back in this Dallas defense. He's on the sideline now. Slant Allen, and he's got a first down into Dallas.
Again, Revel. That's a good tackle at least, but you spun him down for the first down on 2nd and 7.
Dallas territory.
And speaking of Trayvon Diggs, and he's got an incredible opportunity to play for this organization and be a leader on that defense for a long time.
Yep. Nice run by Hampton. He powers through a tackle. He's got a first down.
Bro, I'm not going to do this on every video, but where are the linebackers? Where are they?
He's got an incredible opportunity to play for this organization.
Shamar James is getting blocked. And then, boy, what are we doing? Kenneth Murray, we already know how bad Kenneth Murray is. He's going to be taken out of the play almost immediately if he's in. Honestly, he don't even need to be on the field. Shamar James getting blocked too. They just putting any linebacker out there to see what sticks, honestly, at this point.
Be a leader on that defense.
And he kind of gets off the block, but he can't make a full-blown tackle.
That's for a long time. Yep.
Oh, he misses the tackle. It's just sad, man.
Nice run by Hampton. He powers through a tackle. He's got a first down.
They are man-to-man out here at these three wide receivers.
Herbert looks, throws, slant, caught. It is a first down, and it's the third down conversion machine.
But what's up with these slants?
Three wide receivers.
Herbert.
Bro, these slants. Now, you know, Keenan Allen runs some good routes. But Diggs is just, bro, he might be, it might be time, bro. It might be time.
Looks, throws, slant, caught. It is a first down.
Bro might be washed. I think he's washed, guys. Y'all let me know. Is Diggs washed? Is he washed? I'm trying. This is sad, man. Is he washed or is he just in a bad scheme? I don't know. He looks washed, man.
And it's the third down conversion machine. That is Keenan Allen. Diggs giving cushion on the near side to Allen. That's where Herbert was looking. Now he shovels it up ahead, past the sticks to Allen, who lunges for the goal line and is down inside the 1. And now the Chargers can take a timeout here with 20.
Bro. They just be doing like everybody turns into Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady when they play against us. I swear to God. I swear to God. Every team, their quarterback, and Justin Herbert's no scrub or whatever. I ain't trying to say that. I'm just saying, like, I think the week before, was it the week before they played the Eagles? I can't remember. Eagles and Eagles, totally different defense. I'm just saying, how do you go from looking like that against the Eagles? You look awful, like terrible, and he's hurt. So he's like hurt and looking terrible. To now he plays the Cowboys. He's hurt, but he's playing like Patrick Mahomes combined with Tom Brady. Bro, what is this?
Seconds left. It's going to be Herbert with a push from Matlock, and he's in for the touchdown.
I don't think they talked about his hand hurting or his hand being hurt the entire game, bro. Like, I haven't heard one comment about, oh, yeah, his hand's broke. Because he ain't even playing like it's hurt. He ain't getting hit enough. He's chilling. Big chilling.
And look at this offensive line. There is nothing that this Cowboys defensive line can do when you got that much mass coupled with a 6'6", 240-pound quarterback pushing the ball into the end zone.
Five guys on the line, right? Yep. There it is. Herbert off the play fake, stepping up, climbing the pocket, taking a shot. Johnston! He held on. He is inbounds for the catch, down inside the 25 of Dallas. And the
Bro, it doesn't matter who the DB is. It don't matter who the DB is. It could be Malik Hooker. It could be Donovan Wilson. It could be Revel, Diggs, Bland. It does not matter. You getting cooked. You getting burnt. And the quarterback's going to throw it over your head, bro.
Former TCU Horned Frog picks up 50. Chargers look to convert on 3rd and 6. There it is. Herbert trying to climb the middle of the pocket, but this time he got grabbed. There wasn't a lot of room to maneuver against Big Kenny Clark. Born in Hong Kong, raised in...
I know Kenny Clark be feeling like, man, I wish I was still in Green Bay.
Shanghai, and then moved to Austin, Texas when he was 11 years old. And he puts it through from 37 to make it. Chargers have Tui Pelotu, Owe, and Mack all on the field together for this 3rd down. Prescott finds Hunter Lipke, the fullback, and he spins his way to a first down.
Yeah, the first thing I noticed is no edge help for these tackles, so they're going to have to hold up here.
On a 4-man rush, Prescott putting on the speed, but he's only going to make it to the 41 before he's brought down by Derwin James.
And they play really sound.
That drive went nowhere.
Solid defense.
3rd down and 1. Herbert through the air. Johnston again. Back shoulder throw, and this time it's knocked away by the former...
Bro, this corny, bro. This corny ass dude, bro. Well, if you don't go sit,
Chargers draft pick.
You didn't lock down nothing, bro. That was just it. Bro, DB's got to be the most delusional. Like, DBs are so delusional, bro. Like, You didn't lock down nothing, bro. It was underthrown, bro. Because you were definitely cooked. You were definitely cooked if it wasn't, if
Solid defense.
Low key was almost PI. I'm surprised they didn't call PI.
3rd down and 1. Herbert through the air. Johnston.
If Herbert throws that over the shoulder and lands it in the bucket, done for, bro. You didn't even turn around and look for the ball, bro.
Again, back shoulder throw, and this time it's knocked away by the former Chargers draft pick
What even was? I'm not even trying.
Quez Bridges, picked in the 7th round.
And certainly the best players on the field are CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens.
Over wide, Prescott pumps right, throws left, and it's caught for a 1st down by Jake Ferguson. Carolina and Tampa battled these last couple of years with a lot at stake. Prescott rifles one. He's got George Pickens for a big gain and into Chargers territory. Made the grab in front of Cam Hart.
See, now I can see why George Pickens is out there playing hard out, because he's in a contract year, trying to get his numbers. If he stays with the Cowboys, great. If he doesn't, give me my number so I can put that on my resume. 1,000-yard receiver. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that.
Ooh, Dak Prescott. Victor Williams. Prescott loads up, throws down the middle. CeeDee Lamb in traffic, holds on, tumbles down to the 25.
CeeDee Lamb be getting hit, bro. I mean, he's usually pretty healthy, but bro, the way he be getting hit, I be grimacing almost every time he get hit.
The 43-yard field goal from here. Prescott throws towards the sticks. Pickens bobbles, controls, gets shoved out of bounds. It is a catch. Benjamin St. Juste pushed him out, but I think it's going to be just short. So that pickup means they're going to go for it on 4th down and short. It's Lipke, the fullback, and he's going to be stopped shy.
Love Lipke. Don't get the play call. I don't get this one. I ain't going to lie to you.
Catch. Benjamin St. Juste pushed him out, but I think it's going to be just short. So that pickup means they're...
Why do we not have Javonte Williams in the game here? If we're actually trying to win the game. Can somebody explain that to me? Why do we have Turpin? Even if we didn't give it, that toss play to Turpin would have definitely got more than 1 yard. Honestly, Turpin would have burnt them. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Not a great play call. Lipke. Lipke's solid. But it was pretty predictable, that it was going to Lipke, because we know Turpin ain't going up the gut. It's pretty obvious either it was going, if it was going to Lipke, it was going right up the middle. If it wasn't going to Lipke, it was going to Turpin. If it wasn't going to Lipke, it was going to Turpin on the outside for the toss play. So I don't understand what this play call was.
Going to go for it on 4th down and short. It's Lipke, the fullback, and he's going to be stopped shy, and the Chargers get the ball back. Fake it to Hampton this time, and they give it to Disley, who's had a couple of catches. Little shuffle past Stewart for
Stewart.
And they give it to Disley, who's...
This man just got juked by Will Disley. And then he gets juked by Will Disley, and Logan Wilson don't clean it up.
Had a couple of catches.
He cleans it up for another 4 yards.
Shuffle past Stewart for a 1st down.
When you've allowed him to escape.
Extra body coming for the Dallas. Pressure nearly got to Herbert. They could not contain him. And there he goes sprinting, getting a block, and down inside the Dallas 35.
Hey, how does this only happens to the Cowboys, bro? We send a blitz, and then we just whiff it, we just miss it.
Pass Stewart for a 1st down.
When you've allowed him to escape.
Extra body coming for the Dallas. Pressure nearly got to Herbert.
Oh, you want to know why? Because it was Kenneth Murray. That's why. Instead of sending Overshown on the blitz, like we did all those times last year, we send Kenneth freaking Murray, who can't make a tackle to save his life. Kenneth Murray, bro. Honestly, I think I could juke Kenneth Murray. Maybe. That's how bad his film is starting to look like. Bro, You give me, honestly, put me on the Eagles, put me on the Chargers. Put me on the Chargers. I'm juking Kenneth Murray, bro. Like, I'm getting a couple yards on Kenneth Murray. That's how bad his film looks. Like, it's looking like a regular Joe Smo off the street is getting some yards on Kenneth Murray. Honestly, because he might go into the wrong damn hole. He might go into the wrong gap, and you might get a couple yards. You know those people that talk about, like, man, could the regular person go into the NFL and get a yard, get 5 yards if they had a good old line? If you gave me a good old line and you gave me Kenneth Murray as the linebacker that I'm running against, I promise you I'm getting a couple yards. Because that's how bad Kenneth Murray's film has been this year. It's been trash, garbage, poo cheese.
They could not contain him. And there he goes sprinting, getting a block, and down inside the Dallas 35.
Still haven't heard nothing about the hand. Nothing about the hand.
Deep drop, looking for a deep route. Herbert instead will check it down for Hampton. And he sprints ahead, close to the marker. Got grabbed by Solomon Thomas, the DFW native, in terms of efficiency on schedule this year. Herbert fires over the middle. It is caught by Allen. Let's see where they mark him. He made the catch past the marker on 3rd and 6. Herbert scrambling to the right, being chased by Ezaraku. Herbert throws, and it's incomplete, 4th down.
That was the best play that Rivel made the entire game. And honestly, was he in position? I think he's just following the ball. Best play he made the entire game.
Chance to make it a 2-score lead for Dicker.
By the way, he tipped it. If you didn't see it, look at where Revel is.
To the right, being chased by Ezaraku. Herbert.
Revel tips it right there.
Throws, and it's incomplete, 4th down.
I don't know if it would have got to the receiver anyways, but best play Revel made the entire night.
To make it a 2-score lead for Dicker. A 27-yarder. Indeed, he does. Prescott on the slant. That's a connection to Pickens. He loves those in-breaking routes, and he picks up a 1st down on one of them. Average possession's about 2.5 minutes in the NFL, so you're starting to cut down in terms of how many chances you get to get the ball back. Huge play, 3rd down, deep shot, and everybody stopped as Prescott launched it. Turpin was the closest man in the middle of the...
Bro, what was going on here?
And everybody stopped as Prescott launched it. Turpin was the closest man in the middle of the field, and he was 20 yards away from where the ball landed.
It just was nothing. I don't know what we was throwing at there. Miscommunication had to be.
They're on the 4-man rush. And here comes Owe chasing Prescott, who gets hit as he flings it down the field, incomplete. And it was Tui Pelotu who got to Prescott at the end of the play.
But it's man-to-man coverage, so you're
just sad, man.
just going to have to hold up in man coverage.
Risk reward from the Dallas defense, bringing pressure, but that leaves a man in Johnston. He beats Diggs and the Cowboys secondary for a big gainer and a...
Diggs been getting beat all game. We can't get any pressure. You know, Micah Parsons might have, maybe we could have got there. I mean, we're late in the season. So to still be having Micah Parsons conversations is it's kind of crazy on my part, but just saying.
1st down. Toss play.
Bro, I see Ezaraku. I see Ezaraku get back there every single time. He doesn't seal any kind of edge. He just gets pressure. And then he either doesn't finish the play, like he doesn't get there in enough time, like he's like just a tad bit too slow, or he's getting beat to the outside. Every time, almost every time.
Matlock blocking along with Deculus, and a good run. 2nd and goal for LA. Little shuffle off to the right. It's Hampton, and it's a touchdown. The 3rd rushing touchdown of his NFL career.
Oh, look, another Texas native, Dallas native gets his score on the Cowboys' head. And let's see about our linebackers here.
Little shuffle off to the right. It's Hampton.
Oh, is that Kenneth Murray, bro?
Second and goal for LA.
Look at Kenneth Murray, bro. He just sent a shoulder at him, and he's done. He's done for.
Little shuffle.
Oh my God. I hate watching Kenneth Murray, bro.
Off to the right. It's Hampton, and it's a touchdown. The third rushing touchdown of his NFL career, and a key blow delivered by this Chargers offense.
They were already dead. The game was already over.
Yeah, this offensive line, as much as they've struggled at times.
Kenneth Murray, look at him right here. Look at him.
When they were asked to run the football and be physical, they absolutely were. Zion Johnson pulling around on the gap scheme run.
And Dallas essentially waving the white flag as it will be Joe Milton into the game. Second-year quarterback out of the University of Tennessee, traded from New England. Makes his third appearance of the season.
They're allowing the young quarterback to operate a little bit here.
Sixth-round pick of New England last year. Made a start against Buffalo in the finale last year. Had a nice performance and a nice run here. But he has that ball chopped out of his hands. It's scooped up by Los Angeles. Tuli Tuipulotu ends up with the ball after Derwin James jarred it free.
Give enough credit to this offensive line.
I mean, yeah. And to all the Dak haters, I mean, there you go. We don't. There's no other options. Y'all are, and I don't say that to say like Dak is a bad option, but Joe Milton's not coming in and taking Dak's job. I don't care how strong his arm is. It's not happening.
As well for the LA Chargers. Been under a lot of scrutiny because of all the sacks, but no sacks today. 5.2 yards a rush.
The NFC South table is up for grabs. Tampa Bay and Carolina will close their ball game out in LA against Houston, and then they have to go to Denver with a chance to sweep the Broncos. And again, I imagine the Chargers are going to have their eyes on that Jacksonville-Denver game coming up in a bit. Back-to-back 11-win season.
Oh, there you go. So that's, again, we're just so trash, man. Honestly, I'm glad they lost. Get us better draft position. Defense looked trash. So Jerry has no excuse as to why he should not fire Eberflus at the end of the season. Some terrible tape out there about the players, some terrible coaching by the defensive coordinator. Beautiful. That's what I want to see, because you want to know why? Because I want us to be as bad as possible so that we know, or put your best foot forward, right? But continue to be bad, because I want to know who to get the hell off my team. And this defense, they got to go. A lot of these players got to go. I'm going to be honest with you. The whole linebacker crew, outside of Overshown, got to go. Damn near the whole secondary. I'm going to give Revel a pass because he's a rookie. But outside of Revel, maybe you can try to work with Bland. You get him some better coaching. All the safeties got to go. We're over. Donovan Wilson he's past his prime. He wasn't that great to start with, but at least he was a hitter. Malik is done too. Malik Hooker. It's wraps, guys. So I want to see some tape. I want to see who's there to play and who's there not to play, and get Eberflus out of here. So, like I said, that's all she wrote, guys. I'll see you guys for the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Show some love. Them Boys Daily, we out.
Artlist.io.
Really, I don't know